In class 11 business studies, we are on chapter number 5, that is emerging modes of e-business. Krish Gupta and Danish Malik, please switch your videos on. And in this chapter, we already completed maximum part of this chapter, like merits and demerits of e-business and e-commerce, then scope of e-business. Then in this chapter, we completed difference between e-business and traditional business. So in this chapter, we already completed these parts, and now today we are going to do the another part of this chapter, that is online transactions. Online transactions means what are the transactions we can make through online mode, through internet mode, and what is the process for online transactions. So in this chapter, few topics are deleted by the CBSE. So that those topics I will not teach you because these topics are deleted by the CBSE, but the other remaining part we are doing. So accordingly you will do. And if you want to know the previous topics, like yesterday we discussed a very important topic, that is merits and demerits of e-business. What are the advantages and what are the limitations of e-business is having, you can see the previous videos. Now today we are going for online transactions, and what are the steps of our online transactions, we will discuss these topics. See, online transactions, as you know much better than me, then stages are there. Few stages are there for online transaction. Online transactions means transactions with the help of internet. It's a part of e-business. Various stages are there. Yesterday we completed that part, limitations, merits, demerits of e-business, and today's stages involved in online transaction. First stage. Yes, please note down. First stage. There are three stages. Three stages in online transaction: pre-purchase, purchase, post-purchase. So in first stage or first step, that is pre-purchase step, and we can say it is sales stage. In this stage, advertising, collection of information. As you know, we make a wish list, or you can say cart you can make. You visit the various websites and then you will decide what you want to purchase, what are you searching, different quality, quantity, rates, brands, quantity, design, shape, color, everything you will check. This is known as pre-purchase or sales stage. Noel John, please make your notes. These are the three stages in online transaction, and first stage is pre-purchase stage, or pre-purchase stage means the stage where you are checking the products, deciding about the products, seeing the advertisements, websites, different websites you are searching, you are collecting the information, and this stage is known as pre-purchase or pre-sale stage. Means the seller is not still sold the goods and buyer is still in the searching process. Like if you want to order food online, okay? So you will search different sites, different websites, different links you will see, different brands you will see, different quality, quantity, flavor, size, shape, design, everything you will search. Then after that you will decide. So that before decision, that stage is known as pre-purchase stage. Then pre-purchase stage, when you decide, you make your wish list, you decide what to buy, what. Then the next stage is purchase stage, which is also known as deal stage. Deal stage means you will decide the price, finalize the deal, and if making the payment online, you can make the payment online. Means second stage is decision stage or deal stage also. In this stage, you will decide the price, finalize the deal, and making the payment. Then third stage, because you already decide, you already ordered, deal is already ordered, then this is delivery stage. Delivery stage means dispatching goods to the buyer or the buyer gets the goods. And if that is COD, cash on delivery, then this stage is also known as COD, means cash on delivery. You are paying the amount at the delivery stage, or generally online payment, it is before this stage. So making payment if online, and delivery stage means cash on delivery. Or then procedure for online transactions. So just now I told you about 3 stages. Tanish, have you noted down? First stage is pre-purchase stage, collection of information, inspection or advertising stage. Second stage is purchase stage, in which deal is finalized. Third stage is delivery stage. Delivery stage means the goods dispatched to the buyer. And if the buyer is making payment through cash on delivery, then delivery stage will be payment stage also. But generally in online transaction, the payment is made at the time of deal only. When you are placing the order, then that time delivery stage over, then procedure for online transaction. How you can do the online transaction? First of all, first process, first stage, a first step. Before online shopping, one has to register with the online vendor by filling up a registration form. Means we have to fill up online form, online registration. By registration form, this is known as registration stage. Registration stage means before online shopping, you have to fill up a form with the online vendor. Like you can see on the screen, if you want to do the shopping through Amazon, you have to fill up that form. Flipkart, Myntra, everyone has some registration in which you will fill up all the required information, like what's your email address, your address, name, date of birth, phone number, address, everything. So registration stage is first step. When you registered yourself with the online vendor, the next step is placing an order. What to do next? When you fill the form, then you have to place the order. When you place the order, you can add the products in your shopping cart. This is a virtual process. You can record, you can make online record, online detail, what you want to buy, what you have picked up while browsing the online store. It is known as shopping cart. Shopping cart is not in a physical form. You just fill up it as online record what you want. You can add the items which you want in your shopping cart. This is wish list also we can say. This is an online record. No need to make it in a physical form or through pen and paper. Just you can put the required things in your wish list or cart, which is known as online record. Mehak, are you making your notes? Mehak? Then the third process is payment mechanism. Payment mechanism means you have to pay those things which you purchase. So payment for the purchase through online shopping may be done by various ways. Now you note down various ways. First is cash on delivery. Nowadays, many organizations, due to this COVID pandemic, are not ready to take the payment in cash form. So, cash on delivery generally it is not nowadays possible. People prefer net banking system, digital cash wallet, as you know better than me. Paytm, Jio Money, Google Money, e-wallet, various types of wallets are there nowadays. Various are there. Credit card, debit card, online payment, digital cash such as wallet. Okay, so you can remove this check because nowadays no one is ready to check. Even no one is ready to cash. So payment mechanism. So just now, first of all, if you want to do the online shopping, register yourself, then placing an order you can place, then payment mechanism. Payment mechanism means you can pay cash on delivery or through net banking system, debit card, credit card, digital cash such as wallet, Paytm, Jio Money, e-wallet, etc. So here three steps are over. So now my question is, what are the three stages for online? Very easy. Pre-purchase stage, purchase stage, and delivery stage. Pre-purchase means deciding this what you want to buy. Then purchase stage means deal stage. You finalize. Delivery stage means the product delivered at your place, at your door place, at the address whichever you have given. Now, what are the procedure for online transaction? What are the steps? The first step is registration. Registration means which site you want to go online. For the online shopping, you have to register yourself with the online vendor. Yes, Noijun, give me the name of one online vendor which you know about that. Food vendor company is very famous in Bhutan. Yes. Don't you know about Zomato? Then these are the online shopping vendors. Next stage, make the wish list or shopping cart. You can place the order. Shopping cart is an online record. Then payment mechanism. You can make the payment. Generally, payment is through online net banking system, debit card, credit card, or different wallets you can use. Generally, cash on delivery is now accepted by those. Now, what are the security and safety required for e-transaction? Everyone is doing nowadays. Everyone is buying and giving the orders due to this pandemic. Also, we are using online business. So, what are the safety and security required? What are the risks are there? What security we have to make? First of all, transaction security. Because transactions risks are very high in e-business. In e-business, risk may arise for the seller as well as for the buyers, because default on order taking and giving means what you want to buy, you can place the order. Maybe that order is placed wrong, so order taking and giving may be wrong. Now, you don't show me your copy, beta. Show me your copy. Are you copying the notes, whatever I am saying? Tanish Malik? Tanish Malik? Anand Singhvi? Please make the notes, because when you will come to school, I will check your copies that time. So in e-business, the highest risk is of transaction risk, maybe default on order taking and giving, maybe problem in delivery, maybe the problem delivery at wrong address, delivery of wrong product, defective product may also be there. Even the order which you place, that product may not be available to you. Maybe the different quality, quantity, shape, size, design, brand. Maybe there is the possibility of risk always, as well as payment. Payment generally we perform through online, debit card and credit card, that is also risk. Yes, you made the payment, but maybe you don't like the product, you want to return it, then that time maybe you will not get back your amount. So transaction risks are there. Then transmission risk. Transmission risk means data storage risk, virus, hacking, brand hijacking are some risks in e-business. Vital information may be stolen or modified for selfish motives. Virus, hacking, brand hijacking, various risks of transmission and data storage are there. As you are giving them your password, your username, your ID, your address, means your complete data is with them. So that may be misused. What is the full form of virus? Vital information. Yes, please note it. Vital information, resources under siege. That is attack. It is related with the computer system, online system. Vital information, resources under siege. This is termed as attack on safety and security of e-transactions. Vital information, resources under siege. Then how to learn it? See, vital V, information I, resources R, U under S siege. So your information may be attacked or may be misused by some other person, or it is known as virus of computer system. See now the definition. Virus is a program in computer, in technology, not in your real life. Real life, virus is a different term. Here, virus is a program that attacks the computer system and destroys or corrupts the data. This is the definition. Virus, vital information, resources under sea. So the full form is vital information resources under siege, means the attack. And what is the meaning of attack here? That attacks or destroy or corrupt your information. So the solution is, what is the solution of virus? See, every problem has its own solution, same here. Install and update antivirus program. Install and update antivirus program. Next is hacking. What do you understand by hacking? Hacking means unauthorized accesses into website. Hackers often destroy the data and information, which causes huge loss to the business. So hacking means unauthorized access into websites. Generally, hackers destroy the data and it causes huge loss. So today we discussed stages involved in online transactions, that is pre-purchase or sales stage, purchase stage, delivery stage. What is the process? Process is for online transaction, registration, register yourself to online vendor. Various online vendors are there, so register yourself. Then placing an order, you can make the wish list or shopping cart. This is online record. Then do the payment. Payment mechanism means payment through online shopping by various ways. Net banking, debit card, credit card, digital wallet, payment through a Jio Money, e-wallet, Google Money, various are there, Paytm, various new are there. Then what are the safety and security? First of all, the transaction risk is there. Transaction risk is default in order taking and giving. Then data storage means transmission risk. Transmission risk means vital information may be stolen or modified by selfish motive. Virus and hacking are the risk in e-business. What is virus? Virus means a program that attacks the computer. What is the solution of virus? Install and update antivirus program. Why virus is harmful? Because it destroys or corrupts the data and information in our computer system. What is the full form of virus? Vital information, resources under siege. What is hacking? It refers to unauthorized access into website. Generally, hackers do it for fun, but It destroys the data and information of the organization, which causes huge loss to the business. From tomorrow we will start cryptography, but today we will complete two risks. One is transaction risk, another is transmission risk. Transaction risk means goods can be supplied at wrong order, order taking and giving may be wrong, of wrong product, and transmission risk means virus and hacking may be there. So today we have completed the process of online transaction, stages of online transaction, as well as risk in e-business. If you have any doubt, you can ask.